Good afternoon, ladies and gents. We're back. LCC TV. You thought I was done. Unfortunately not. We're back here, just 1 year later with the same fixture. But however, the stakes have been upped. We're talking VKO final this time. VKO final. Langford versus Oxford Downs. Jack Brown. You've been approached. Your thoughts on the game so far? You are supposedly the CEO of this Barmy Army squadron. B Brads, don't look at the camera. Talk to me like this. What's going on here? What are your thoughts? And are you annoyed in any way that you're not playing, even though you don't deserve it whatsoever?
First of all, so I think we had a really good start. Got the boys a few down, had a really good start. We've let them get away from us a little bit now. Need to find a break in the momentum here. But we're on the right track. We just need to keep pushing, find a couple of wickets, and then we're into the tail. In regards to your last point,
I'm taking you off. You're horrifically dry, mate. You need a few more beers. Going on here. God, you are loving this, aren't you?
It's been a fucking great start from the lads. I forgot that we only had 3 swear words to do before it's a 15 rated film. But it's been great. Oxford have got a bit of momentum back so far, but 1 wicket and we're into the tail, and we'll skittle them for a 160. But I said it with pizzazz, and I'm a lot more handsome than you, so it's probably a bit better footage.
Scores at 149 for 4 off 33, but enough of the cricket because we don't really care about that. JB.
This is a watermelon vape. It's actually not mine. It's Megan Want's. I accidentally stole it from her last night.
Okay. And where does that rank for you in terms of goat alpha flavours?
I think it's the top 3 flavour.
Really?
Yeah, it's outstanding. As long as you like a sweet vape, it's right up there.
Okay. What other flavours do it for you these days?
I like a kiwi, passion fruit and guava. The green vape, that's outstanding. Also a cherry vape for the sweeter taste is stunning.
I mean, in terms of we want to talk everything cricket, everything fashion, and specifically whites. Who's looking pretty grim these days in the whites? Do people's rigs get more exposed in the whites compared to normal clothes? And if so, whose rig is looking disproportionately worse than it usually does?
I mean, we always used to say Langford was full of very attractive men, and the older I get, the uglier people seem to look. There are a few. Bicker, very handsome man, looks terrible in white. So don't know why, just doesn't suit him. But Corsi, who we'll see soon, looks impeccable.
That's interesting, because Corsi, I've only seen him rocking around in Palm Angels or Travis Scott merch. So seeing him in some whites, it's humbling, isn't it? It's humbling. This is a deck, basically, lads. So what we've got here, we're going to just give you a little bit of a slicing of said. Do you think that you can get something out of this wicket if you were to run up and bowl here?
It reminds me a lot of the Lord's deck at the Cricket World Cup final 2019. Very green, very seamery. This has got Chris Wokes written all over it. So Langford just need to see out the seamers and attack the spin when it comes, because it seems very attackable, as Oxford Downs have shown today.
Interval stage. Well, first and foremost, I don't really care about the cricket. What's the tea saying here, lads? What is the tea saying?
Unbelievable. I thought I once had a cheese and onion number here once. I thought we might have it again today. We don't, but they've made up for it with that cheese and pickle number.
I've seen some scones floating around. It's always been. Are you a sweet or savoury man when it comes to the teas, or do you? Talk to me about the structure.
I like a little bit of savoury, palate cleanser with the sweet. Back to the savoury, baby.
Yeah.
I think the cream is the most important part, therefore the base. Get as much of it on there as possible.
So a cream base, jam on top, rather than the other way around?
They have done it the wrong way around, yeah.
Okay, very nice. What are the thoughts, lads? What are the thoughts? Let's go. What are the lads? Thoughts. Wait, Biage, after that blow to the testes, how are they feeling?
Bit plump, mate.
Bit plump. It looked like a tough blow to the testes. Have they recovered? If so, do you think it's going to improve your performance
as well?
He's seeing the missus tomorrow, so he's going to go well, mate. I mean, some runs would be nice.
It's seeming quite a lot. I'll do my best.
So if we're moving on to starter, what are we saying?
Dim sum, a lot of that shit.
What's that?
I don't know. It's just I eat it and it tastes really nice, so I like it, and I had ordered. I don't have the minerals, Marie, to butcher I was going to say lion. I meant a deer.
moving on then. That sounds great. What are you having the venison with?
A bottle of Chablis.
I didn't mean that, but okay. In terms of you're just having the carcass to itself, are you?
My favourite meal is a steak. No matter the animal, a steak plumped on the plate with fuckloads of cream spinach, some mash, and a fuckload of gravy.
Are you talking Dauphinoise potatoes? No. Maybe. Okay, I'm just talking about myself.
No, not Dauphinoise potato. I said mash, and I stick with that.
Mash. That is clearly doing a bit. It's clearly doing a bit of that. Courtesy of Tom Stevens, he's informed me. He's nestled in for a good 24 overs, and he's on 18 runs, which I don't really know how to make that sound better than it is.
Told, but of course he needs to do some things here. He's got a match-winning innings in him, and he's an unbelievable timer of the ball. In terms of Birds in Newcastle, I'm unsure of the situation with Birds, but I know he's a massive Bruno fan. Don't know which Bruno. Guimarães. And I'm sure Bruno Guimarães will be playing on his mind currently.
Do you think Bruno Guimarães knows who Aaron Court is? And if not, he should probably get to know him, right?
Bruno Guimarães certainly doesn't know who Aaron Court is.
He's got a lot of runs to chase. Are you going to be the hero here? We're crying out for a hero. Us lads on the sideline, we're crying out for a hero. Are you going to be the hero for us today?
Firstly, thank you, David. I believe I'm the man to do this. 140 needed from 14 overs, 10 runs and over. I've got a reverse sweep in the locker. I've got a scoop. I've got the back foot punch for 6.
But aside from those that wide array of things you described, when we're thinking late cuts off middle stump, no one would think that'd be able to happen. But you make it work, don't you? You make it work.
Yes, drives. If it's off stump, middle stump, leg stump, I don't care. It's getting cut. Fine square. The V, point to third man every day of the week. And I think, give me 10 seconds, I might be in. And
He's in. He's going in. He's going in. We've lost another one. This lad will